sir. Good morning, everyone. I'm Novami Ranario from the group 6, and my assigned topic would be the types of pay system and the job evaluation system. Let's discuss first the types of pay system. So when we say pay system, it is a methods of organizations used to structure how employees are compensated. So after choosing a compensation plan that fits both external or internal factors, like when we say internal factors includes job values, skills, at organizational strategies. Pag mo yung external factors, nag-include po siya labor markets, rate, and also the industry standards. So after nimo i-apply, i-apply din ang pay theories like equity theories or the efficiency wages to ensure fairness and motivations, and also the competitiveness sa imuhang organizations between your mga employees. So after maka-decide ka, maka-choose na ka, finally maka-decide na ka the pay mix or the proportions of base pay or the incentives and the benefits. So while complaining the law such as minimum wage or equal pay, and then the overtime regulations. So ingan na ang pay system. Like mag-select ka kung sa mo fit sa imuhang external and internal factors. The types of pay system. First, we have here the compensations. When we say compensations, it is the total reward of your employees receive for their work, include na diri ilang salaries, ilang benefits, also their incentives. Ginahimo ni siya to attract, motivate, and retrain your employees. Another is an internal and external factors. So ang internal factors nag-include siya organizational strategies, job rules, employees skills, and internal pay equity. Pag may external factors, nag-include po siya labor market competitions, industry standards, and also the economic conditions. So these two factors nag-influence siya how much and how your employees are paid. Like nga na siya. Also, we have the job evaluations. And job evaluations also the process of assessing the relative value of each job within an organizations. We also have here the type of pay systems. Structured and organizations uses to distribute pay such as market-based pay, also the skills-based pay, and the performance-based pay or the seniority pay. We also have the type of pay. This is refers to components of employee earnings, including the base pay like hour or salary, the variable pay like bonuses, commissions, or incentives. We also the indirect pay benefits like insurance or retirement plan. We also hear the legal and pay theories. Kung may tag-legal includes yung compliance, labor law such as a minimum wages, and then ang overtime rules, and then ang equal pay regulations. Also pag may tag-pay theories such as an equity theory, expectancy theories, and efficiency wage theory. So pag nanakay compensations up to legal and pay theories, magresulta na siya implementations of compensation strategy. So diri na din mabuhay mo strategy. This involved putting your compensation plan into action. So himuan na nimo actions ang imong plan, like setting pay ranges and communicating pay structures, and also training managers, and ensuring the legal compliance, and also reviewing regularly and adjusting your system. Proceed to the job evaluation system. So when we say job evaluation system, it is a practice of assessing the relative merit of occupations in order to set the compensation structure. Is also known as job evaluations. After the job evaluations, dire na din mosulod si job ranking system. So when we say job ranking system, it is a method where ang jobs is ginalist nila or ginarank nila from most to less important based sa ilahang overall value sa ilang organizations. For example, sa mga small company, ginarank nila ang ilahang job from the most important to the least, like sa gikan sa manager, paingon sa accountant, administrative assistant, like customer service representative, up to sa pinaka-list like janitor. Like nga na ang job ranking system, ginarank nila ang imuhang positions according sa imuhang skills. Like din na po dahil mosulod si paired comparison. So pag may paired comparison, so each job is gina-compared nila sa into another jobs, like ginagamitan nila grading skills. Like for example, gina-compare nila ang position nga manager, supervisors, and clerk to another para ma-rank nila kung kinsa nasa pinaka most important o sa less important, like manager versus supervisors, manager versus clerk, or supervisor versus clerk, like nga na. Then we have also the job classification system. When we say job classification systems, gina-classify or gina-group nila into categories ang jobs according to their skills, experiences, their knowledge, and then authority. Like kung ang group is nasa class A, ang class A is for professional level, so nag-required ni siya og kining degree and then advanced skills. Kung napo ka sa class B, nag-required pud ni siya og kining technical training, like for example IT technician ka or the lab assistant ka. Then we also have the Hay profile method. Pag may Hay profile method this is a system nga nag-focus siya sa three factors, which is ang know-how, and then ang problem solving, and then the responsibility. Proceed to the compensable factors. So the following are the some compensable factors. So first we have here the knowledge. When we say knowledge, this is the level of education, training, and expertise required to perform their jobs. Like for example, kung ma-apply kag work as a nurse, so you need to kana registered nurse dapat ka, then also nag-required kag medical training and also a college degree in nursing and a professional license to perform a job. Like naa kay knowledge sa mga positions nga imuhang applyan sa isa ka organizations. And also we have the autonomy. When we say autonomy, this is how much the independence and decision making authority to do a jobs. Like for example, ang project managers nag-decide siya daily work schedules and nag-assign siya task to the team without kanang dili na kinahanglan og approval sa supervisors. Like independent ka nga mag-decisions og imuha. Another is ang supervisions. When we say supervisions, this is the amount of responsibility of a job for guiding or training and directing to the others. Like for example, as a team leader ka sa isa ka organizations, naka-responsible na imuhang i-guide or imuhang i-monitor ang imuhang mga employees or imuhang mga ka-workmates for your responsibility nimo siya. Like mag-monitor ka or mag-guide ka sa imong mga 5 employees sa everyday sa isa ka organization or sa imong organizations. Another is ang psychological demands. When we say psychological demands, diri ang mental stress, mga pressures or emotional strain nga involved siya sa trabaho. Like for example, ang kanang crisis hotline counselor naghandle na sila mga emotional intense nga calls from people nga na-distress, requiring strong emotional control and mental resilience pag about sa trabaho na. And then we have also the interpersonal skills. When we say interpersonal skills, this is a communications and relationships nga gibuild nimo, makabuild kag skills nga kinahanglan nimo i-perform sa imuhang job effectively. Like for example, kung imuhang positions is a customer service representative ka, so you need to communicate na sa mga customers daily para ma-resolve nimo ang mga complaints or mga reklamo, and then makabuild ka og positive relationships sa mga customers. And also we have here the ginatawag natong internal and external contracts. Pag may internal and external contracts, frequency siya and the importance of interactions with people outside or inside your organizations. Like kung sales representative ka, dapat regular nimo gina-check or ginamit ang mga clients or imong mga coordinates para ma-coordinate nimo ang mga marketing and mga productions teams, like ma-ensure nimo ang mga order is fulfilled correctly, like kung ingana imong position sa isa ka organizations. Then lastly, we have the Hay profile approach. Ang Hay profile approach or the Hay method factors, there are 3 katong important or key factors nga iyahang naa sa iyaha. So we have the know-how, the problem solving, and the responsibility. So when we say know-how, this is a total knowledge or skills or experiences nga kinahanglan nga i-perform nila sa ilahang job. So for example, kung accountant ka, need ni mo expertise in financial analysis, also the accounting principles and the tax regulations to perform your job accurately. Like dapat na kay anang knowledge, like na kay skills, na kay experience ana niya. So also, and then second, we have the problem solving. So ang problem solving, this is the level of thinking or analysis nga gi-required pud siya sa job para ma-resolve nimo ang mga issue or mga unsay mahitabo sa mga lagi mga issue sa imong jobs positions. Like kung nag-require sila problem solving, for example, technician ka, di nagka-troubleshoot ang network issue or nagka-issue ang network. Like, you need to identify the cause of the system failures. Like, kinahanglan po nimo i-implement kung saan nimo ang solutions og na para ma-restore ang operations. So, dapat kabalo ka unsaon nimo pag-solve ang problem nga imuhang giatubang as a technicians. And then last is ang responsibilities. When we say responsibilities, degree of accountability for outcomes, resources, or mga decision making, whatever your organizations nga mo resulta or imuhang work, o kung unsay resulta sa imuhang work, kung unsay outcome sa imuhang trabaho, dapat responsible ka nga moatubang ka or kaning kabalo ka mudawat og consequence sa imuhang actions or accountable ka nga unsay whatever the outcomes of your work sa imuhang organizations. For example, kung budget manager ka, accountable ka for allocating resources or fund para ma-correct o ma-ensure ang all departments sa imong organizations is ma-budget siya og tarong within the limits. So ing ana ang Hay method, K factors, know-how and problem solving and the responsibility. So dapat pag mga apply ka og work or kabalo ka sa imong kanang mga apply ka og trabaho, dapat naa ka aning Hay method nga K factors.